or Josh, and welcome to another week of Good Dawning here. Let's see who we have, who's with us here. Helene, good dawning. Lindsay, good dawning. Margaret, Karen, good dawning to all of you. Welcome, and we'll give it a few moments. Henny, how we doing? Our let's see you doing stand-up in another lifetime there, Henny. All right, so welcome. I'm grateful you're all here. It's another week in my our universe of Mr. Floyd and family. Karen, good dawning, and Lindsay. Millie, grateful to see you in the chat. It wouldn't be the same if you're not here. Laura B as well, who will be live. Couple things here. We'll do some housekeeping. This is going to be a bit of a shorter show. I have to work at the store in it's called Arvada, so it's an hour from my house. It's a one-off deal, unless I won't do it on like any normal long day. Today's John Binney anyways, and he's been gone for a week. So we'll get you over there at 9, and then I'm going to scamper off to work. But run off to work, working in a different store. But it's nice. It's on a pedestrian mall. It's the same company, Crystal Joyce, but it's on a pedestrian mall. So I do not have any cars in front of me. So I can like stand out in front of the store and watch the universe go by. So that'll work. All right, guys. Grateful that you're all here. Welcome, family, Karen and Margaret and Millie. Fun. Yeah, I know, right? Something different. It's an hour drive, but yeah, exactly. Although, had I not taken that, I actually had a dash set up for all day today. I could have door dashed all day and made way more money, but that is all right. So, yeah, Thursday night, we have Laura B doing tarot and oracle. This Thursday, it'll be an hour later. I'm getting my car done at 10 a.m., but it could take a while, and 4 breaks, new tires and whatnot, and a recall. So it could be a bit. So I tried. Normally we would do it at 7, but we kicked it back to 8. Thank you, Laura, for being a little flexible there. I truly appreciate it. And so we'll be on at 8 o'clock on Thursday night, not 7, for What's Up with Your Universe with Laura B, our resident tarot and oracle expert. And tomorrow night is Viviani, so tomorrow's 2 for Tuesday. And we have Viviani on with Akashic Adventures. So she will be on. And so let's work with some cards here. Grateful that you're all here, and grateful for another week. Welcome, family. Welcome. Much love and favor, and may your universe be as awesome as you guys are. All right, so let's see what we've got. I am grateful for all of this. And all right, so we will cut the deck and see what we've got. Isis, we got Isis already up. So we're trying to be a little more on the ball. We'll take the bottom card and then the top. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so let's see what. Thank you. Let's see if I can pin that. There we go. Thank you. I appreciate that, Millie. Yeah, we are open for business. If you want an energetic attunement session that includes energetics as well as Saint Germain. I guess everyone has their gift, right? So mine is in a way I am gifted as being like a natural therapist, and Cancer, it fits. Cancer with a Virgo moon and a Capricorn South North node. So it fits. That would work. That's for me. That's what I do. And so if you want an energetic attunement session, if you need help moving your universe forward there with Saint Germain, we got you. Just drop me an email at Mr. Floyd's channeling with an S at gmail.com. All right. So the cards we have for today, and this may be a little bit of a high-speed show. We do the Mukalite Jasper here since I have to leave at 9, but we're going to get you over to John Binney anyway, since he's been on vacation, and Viviani's on there today. So I will listen in the car on the way down. All right. So we have align. So we're being asked to align. It says here that you're being asked to align with your current situation, even though it's not easy to do so. Trust that there is much more to be learned. To learn by being here. Pushing against what will is only making things harder for you. Align, surrender, and trust. So what are you not trusting? What are you pushing against in your universe? All right. There we go. So if you're pushing against something, this is amazing, right? So if you're aligned, not aligned, but you need to align, well, the first thing in order to align, right? Generally, you need to allow. All right, I don't pick these. They do it themselves. So in order to align with anything, you have to allow for the situation to be what it is. That's about as perfect as you can get. You better check in with yourself, too. So it's asking you to check in, and that check-in's with yourself. So if you're out of alignment, the 2 things you have to do, generally, there's no have-tos, but you have to allow, you have to get in, check in with yourself. If you're not checking in with yourself, you definitely cannot be aligned. All right. And finally, it takes bravery to allow and to check in with yourself. So be brave. See what you're not aligning to. Step forward. It says here, you're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear. So what are you not aligning to? What decision do you need to make? Apparently you're out of alignment. So you need to check in with yourself and allow for whatever you're looking for to be in alignment. Just be brave about it. If you can be all of these three things, then you will align to what you're looking for. There we go. All right. Or what you're out of alignment with. Either way we look at it. I'm grateful. Thank you guys. All right. So hopefully you did your 15-second project over the weekend. If not, we will do so. All right. So we're actually just moving pretty fast here. 8:38. All right. So yeah, let's ground into our 15-second project. So what we want to do, if you're new here, thank you. And if you're watching in the replay or the rewind, you can always pause this when you need to figure out what we're about to explain. So if what we've been doing is to show up energetics, so we take 15 seconds every dawning to see what we can generate in our universe, right? What are you looking to create? And so we're actively creating. We're following the Dr. Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden, Abraham Hicks method of manifestation, Bruce Lipton, the big three, right? And of course, if you listen to Abraham Hicks, any of those 15-minute cartoons, I don't know who's time to animate all these, but the 15-minute cartoons from Abraham Hicks that you see on the daily, they're all about the same general idea here, right? Getting into the flow, manifesting, creating your universe, what have you. So what we're going to do is take 15 seconds. If you're new here, all you have to do is figure out what you want to manifest. Our drop date is Jasper. Our drop date is November 11th. And so blindly inspired. If you did not watch, thank you. I was waiting for you to see you in the chat. So if you did not, and we're going to pause the manifestation for a moment. If you did not watch last night, thank you. Blindly Inspired was live last night. Christina, and she was amazing. Thank you. We're going to go live again next Sunday as well. And we discussed feng shui a little bit, water and flow, and it's really an amazing conversation. So please check it out. It's in the lives there. So last night, thank you again, Christina, Blindly Inspired from Germany, who stayed up till over 2 a.m. for us to teach us. And she'll be on next week as well to do more feng shui, flow, and whatnot. We did talk a little bit about the bedroom and the positioning of the bed and all kinds of different things, portals and water and living universe, flow, and how living water and stickers like that on your water. Grateful, thankful, blessed, can enhance your water and your universe and living water. So thank you again. Blindly Inspired, thank you so much. That was amazing, and we're grateful. And if you didn't check it out, please do. In about an hour and 20 minutes there, and thank you. Truly appreciate it. All right, so let's go ahead and ground into our 15-second project. I posted What the Bleep on my channel with a very young Dr. Joe Dispenza. Perfect. I will link that to the community page while I'm at work today. So in about 2 hours or so, you will see that on the community page. Or you can always go to @blindlyinspired. And if you want to put that in the chat, somebody, that would be blessed. But Marley Matt, oh my gosh, that's been a minute since I've seen her. And she was a deaf one, right? Children of a Lesser God, wasn't that the movie? But nonetheless, where she won the Academy Award, I think it was Children of a Lesser God. But nonetheless, let's do our 15-second project. It's a show about energetics, right? So we're going to create something, and I want to see what you can create by November 11th and what I can create. So what we're going to do is take 15 seconds, as we've been doing in the dawning, and ground in. Yes, okay, thank you. I don't know how to remember these things. How do you remember? Like, I've not seen that movie in forever. Was it from the 80s or whatever? And it's like, just right there in the filing system, Children of a Lesser God. Yes, there it is. I don't know how that works, but all right. So let's take 15 seconds here. If you're new, it's just simple. You've manifested before. All you have to do is, if you want to pause the video for a second, to think about what you want to manifest. But really, and you can manifest even just for today, but as a project, as a group, we're doing this for November 11th. So what do you want to see in your universe? If it's a Toyota Tundra, drive it. If it's money, smell it, hold it, feel it. If it's a new house, see yourself walking through it, feel the emotions. Biggest thing is to feel the emotions of whatever you're looking for. It's not even seeing it. It's feeling the emotions of it first. And then there we go. All right, so let's go ahead and take 15 seconds here. and ground into our project. So if you want to take a breath with me, guys, I appreciate you. Breathe in, breathe out. And we haven't discussed the contest either. Breathe out, breathe in, hold it, and release. All right, so we're going to take 15 seconds. If you're driving, do not close your eyes. If you're at home, please feel free to close your eyes. And of course, we'll cut some cords as well after this. So take 15 seconds and ground into your project, however you've been doing. If you're new, just close your eyes and feel and see what you want in your universe. And it's as simple as that. As long as you don't take it back and erase the with negative energetics. If you don't erase the manifestation, it'll show up in your universe, and or better in some form or fashion. All right, so let's go ahead and take a moment to do our manifestation. So go ahead and take 15 seconds starting now, please. All right, that was probably more or less than 50. It was about 15 seconds. And so, and of course, you can do that at any time. If you feel your universe isn't spinning in the way you want it, all you have to do is take a pause and do that with grace. I saw Jimmy over there, took pictures of him to post. Stuff going on in the chat here, but fantastic nonetheless. All right. It's hard when you jump into the chat and you're like, all you see is like Grace. Much love, Grace. I see you wrapped in hearts there. So fantastic. I don't know. Juxtaporta, good dawning. All right. So I'm grateful for all of you here. So let's take, we did our 15-second projects. Now what we want to do is ground in and clear our weekend. Hopefully you had an intentional weekend. We are talking about Friday and creating intentions for your weekend. So seeing what you want on when you go to bed Friday night, on your Saturn day and your day of the sun on Sunday. So what we're going to do now is, of course, cut any energetics that we have when we've been doing so on Monday for a month, now at least 2 months. Cut any energetics, of course, from our parents first. So anything that's, any energetics that we're still carrying that may be heavy from our parents, our siblings, grandparents, close family, husbands, wives, what have you. So if we have any like denser, traumatic, or heavier energies that we want to clear, we're going to cut those cords. We're not cutting the cords of the individual. Of course, we still love them. We're just asking to remove the dense traumas and the heavier energetics that others may have left in our wake or in our universe, or they leave in their wake, and that we have to absorb in our energetic field. So we're going to cut those cords, and we're also going to cut anything from our weekend that left us disappointed, angry, frustrated, or what have you. Basically clearing. Good dawning, Viviani. We will see you tomorrow. We'll see you today, shortly, actually, with John Binney, but we'll see you tomorrow night, and we're grateful at 7 o'clock on the channel. I'll get a link out to you today at some point, or first thing tomorrow, and we'll get that out to you. But thank you, Viviani. It's great to see you here. Yeah, Akashic Records with Viviani tomorrow, so find out who you've been and how it may be affecting you now, for sure. There's no question about that. Nobody's here on a one-time trip. We're all here in cycles of some sort. So what's your cycle? Viviani can help you with that for sure. And that's the biggest thing that saved my universe is figuring out that I'm in an abandonment cycle. All right. So what did you choose? Abandonment, lack, abuse. We all choose something like that. Why? So that we can figure out we're source. So we boot in the lack or what have you to unboot out of it to figure out we're source. It's crazy. But it's what we do, and we choose it, which is even crazier, right? All right, so let's go ahead and do our cord cutting real quick. So take take a minute here. And what we're going to do is cut cords from anything that we want to remove from the weekend, any energetics. Maybe you got cut off at the grocery store and you didn't cut the cord right there, and you're still a little upset about having to wait an extra 5 minutes at the grocery store. Or maybe a skateboarder jumped in front of your car and you had to slam on the brakes there. And so we'll cut those energetic cords. Yeah, so what we're doing in doing so is loosening the trauma body, right? We're shaking things up in our dense body so that we can loosen up the energetics by cutting those cords. If you could see it, you'd see the light coming off in the cords. You get it. You've heard this before. So let's go ahead and cut some cords. All right, so take a minute. This is a self-directed project here. So cutting cords, you can see it on the chalkboard and erase it. You can state it and pull it. You do what works for you. But the focus today will be on our parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, and husbands and whatnot, just close family, and energetics that we want to remove from the weekend. So let's go ahead and do so, and we'll do so now. And this is self-guided, so if you don't know what you want to remove, you can pause the video if you're watching replay and jump back in, but we're going to go ahead and cut cords. So cut those cords from the weekend, loosen up the body, get into the light body. So erasing, so we're putting situations on the chalkboard and erasing. We're stating what we're cutting and pulling it, throwing away the energetics. We don't need it. I don't need your energy. Whop. Boof. All right. You may feel lighter after this. You may not. If you kind of encounter an energetic that when you try to cut, you get frustrated on, cut it a couple times during the day and send that person love. Erasing from the chalkboard. All right, so it's about a minute. You can continue to cut cords if there's things you want to cut. And this is something you can do generally, as we say, you can do this throughout your day. So during the day, at any point you need to cut a cord, you can do so. So what I'm going to do, since we're we got about 7 minutes, and we're going to get you over to John Benny because I do have to bolt it to work there. But thank you, Viviani. We'll see you in John's live in just a bit. So all right. So what we're going to do is work with the Mukalite Jasper this dawning as well, and as well we are going to the contest. Let me go with that first. All right, the contest. I need to aggregate everything. So what we're going to do, and I need to pick up the piece of amethyst. So I need to get that from the store as well, which I will be at tomorrow. So tomorrow we will announce the winner for the contest. I'll aggregate, and you guys did leave comments, and I am grateful. Thank you. I will aggregate Thursday and Friday, and tomorrow I will pull for the winner as well. Again, just because it's short timing, but I will pull for the winner of the contest. You'll get a amethyst point and a pocket amethyst as well. I may add in, it's called an Emma egg, so it's an amethyst Emma egg, and you'll see all that on Wednesday or Thursday. I'll have it all here, and then we'll ship it out. But I will call the winner tomorrow. So please, you have to be. I'm going to state this. There we go. Because I'm just trying to keep viewership. So if you are the winner, you have to be here. So tomorrow, in Good Dawning on Tuesday, 2 for Tuesday. Tomorrow will be a regular show. So tomorrow in Good Dawning, please, if I call your name and you are there, then we will connect, and I will send you said products. Otherwise, we'll pull another winner there. But so join us tomorrow where we will pull the winner. I just didn't have time to do it, but thank you guys. All right, so let's work with the Mukalite Jasper, and we will do so as well as today's. Let's put a mantra out for today. And today, there we go. Today's mantra, right? So we're going to create this as our mantra, and we're going to state this. I create peace in my universe. So there we go. So as you go out in your universe today, are you creating peace, or are you dervishing? We'll bring in Saint Germain. Are you going to create peace in your universe? Saint Germain, good dawning to you. Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael channeling through Josh for you. To you this good dawning, good morning, and we are grateful. If you're on morning, I don't know why, but your words, your English language conflates things. So we say good dawning because we don't want you to feel like you are in morning. It may sound different, or it may be spelled different, but it sounds the same. And in your universe, even if it's spelled differently, like there and there, it has the same connotation. It feels the same when you say it, nonetheless. So if you are in the morning, why are you feeling like you are morning in the morning, right? So we say good dawning. So you have a good day and you see the dawn, and it's a brand new universe for you. So we are grateful for you. We are going to work with the Mukalite Jasper real quick, and then we are going to let you over to John Benny, where Josh has to go to work in a different city. It's going to take him an hour just to get there, way on the other side of Denver. But it's only a one-off deal. Maybe the Christmas he do it again, but nonetheless. So we are going to work with this Mukalite Jasper. If you are Cancer, grounding stone, you will feel this in your root chakra. You have Mukalite Jasper and you listen to Chris, the volunteer, and his sacral chakra ball. You could get double healing, right? You hold the Mukalite Jasper in your universe. You hold it in the dense form in your and the sacral chakra. You have very good. It would be a good healing for you. So Chris at the Christy Volunteer, the sacral chakra ball, and get yourself some Mukalite Jasper. Maybe We give away Mughalite Jasper next time. But nonetheless, let's go. If you are in cahoots with the energetics, right? If you are down with what we are putting down with the energetics, then you just stay on the channel. If not, we understand if you are not down with what we are putting down with the energetics of the Mughalite. We say the Mughalite, right? Jasper. There you go. We are going to. So we are hoping that you had a great weekend and that your universe is going well. We are grateful that you are here and that you are part of this family. And we are going to do some tapping on your crown chakra, your soul star chakra, right? Your soul star chakra will be up here. You will not see that. But your crown chakra, there you go. Put your head under the camera, right? So you go right on top of your head, right? There you go. All right. I have a teensy piece of red jasper. Red jasper is very good. This is Mughalite, so it's a little bit of yellow jasper and red jasper mixed together. So it's a combo jasper. And it is very grounding. It's the flow in the jasper. You see the flow in the colors, right? The flow works, if you are a Cancer or a water sign, works in the flow of you. You need flow in your universe. And if you are not near water, the flow in the rock will help to ground you in, like going to the water, for example. But nonetheless, so it's work. All right, we're going to tap on your third eye. Trying to do some waking up. I could do your sacral chakra, but it would be underneath the table and you would not see much. So Saint Germain does not want to do that. All righty, so we are grateful that you are here and hoping that you are having the best universe ever. Remember, in your universe, there are going to be times where you are going to have to step into your energy. Remember the cards this morning, these dawning, right? So you need to step into yourself. Do not allow yourself to be pushed out of your energetics today. You are the awesome energetics of who you are. And remember, you are the source of your universe. So if you are not wanting something in your universe, then you are the one who is allowing it. Learn to speak up in your universe. We're going to work on your throat chakra. So lift your, go right into your throat, right? One of your most important chakras is your throat chakra. You could live without your third eye. A lot of people's third eye is not activated. It does not matter. But if you do not have an active throat chakra, then in your universe, you're not going to get very far. And Millie, if you can you please put John Benny's link in the chat? Or somebody. We are going to put John Benny into the chat because we are going to end up having to leave you to John Benny because Josh has to go to work. But we aren't done. We are going to see you in the dining tomorrow. And we are grateful for you. We love you. We know you love yourself. Get your throat chakra and your heart chakra. So you're ready. We're going clockwise, right? There we go. So if you are ready, we are going to let you go because we just has to go to the work. You can get into the John Benny chat. We're going to give you another moment here. We are not generally trying to push you out of the show. So keep that in mind. Saint Germain does not want you to disappear. We are grateful you are here. There's 16 of you here. We are grateful. But every once in a bluish moon, we're going to have a shorter show. But tomorrow we will go for 3 hours. How's it? No, just kidding. We will take all day. We had the 8 hours. We can back it up. We will sit on the good dawning until Viviani comes on. So we will have the good dawning until we will just click and then Viviani. Poof. No, we are not doing that. But nonetheless, the marathon channeling show, right? And Viviani is already gone because she went to John Benny. All right. Going to push some energetics. Hopefully this will ground you. The idea today is to ground you. It is Monday, so ground in your moon day, right? So ground in your week and you're going to go moon unit on you on the moon day, right? All right. Ready? We are going to push some energetics. You might hear that. Mughalite Jasper, yes. We just like to say Mughalite. The English language is fun, right? So say it with Mughalite. There you go. You smile when you say Mughalite. You cannot, right? How can you not smile when you say the word Mughalite? It's like saying spoon, right? You say spoon enough times, you are going to smile. There's no way you cannot. All right, so I'm going to push some energy, right? Saint Germain. We are all energetic, so I am the great alchemist, right? So push some energy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Whee! Push. Yes, we sound like we are at the gym. We are pushing the energetics. And again, please, Blindly Inspired, we are grateful. Check her out. She is a wealth of knowledge. And you can tell that she has had a very interesting universe, and we are grateful because she has a knowledge. You have an interesting universe. You always have a very big knowledge base too. So the two go hand in hand. If you are living in a interesting terrestrial field, your universe, and you're going to have some knowledge. She's a very knowledgeable. We are grateful to be picking her brain and her. She's all right. So we are going to finish this real quick. We are seeing you kiss, but we are moving over to John Benny. Josh has to go to work, so we are going to smooth this out. We're going to use the back end of the Mukule Jasper. Sounds good, but not really. Here we go. You ready? We'll even line it up with these screens. So whoop. Whoop. All righty. Saint Germain is clearing you. There we go. Garbage energy. All right. We are grateful. Saint Germain is grateful that you are here. We're going to release to Josh. We are Archangel Raphael and Saint Germain, and we have channeled. We are releasing to Josh. All right. Thank you guys so much. And I hate to be short here, but yeah, we'll get you guys over to John Benny, and I'm going to run to the car and fly. I appreciate you all so much. Tomorrow will be a much longer, we'll go like normal show. And if there's anything you want to see in the show, we will discuss tomorrow. And thank you. I will, tomorrow we'll have the contest winner as well. And when I get to the store on Tuesday, I will go in the back and grab the amethyst that I hid, the point amethyst that I hid, and as well. And we will bring it all forward. And I will purchase the amethyst. There we go. And exactly. We will get that shipped out to our winner, but you have to be there tomorrow. So please join us tomorrow. We will announce the winner, and hopefully you are here. If not, then we go to the next person. But we are grateful for you. And of course, tomorrow night, Viviani with Akashic Adventures at 7 o'clock, 2 for Tuesday. And then on Thursday, we have Laura B. It's going to be at 8, just because my car's in the shop. And then Wednesday night, I had to work. So otherwise, it could have been Wednesday, but I have to work. So there we go. So I appreciate you all so much. Thank you. And I will see you all in the chat over at John Benny. Have a day as awesome as you are. I'm grateful. Isis is up as well. And if you're not checking out Chris, the volunteer, and his card daily with Archangel Gabriel, it takes a minute and a half. So I can understand if you don't know, Kuan Yin or Isis takes like 7 minutes, right? But Gabriel takes a minute and a half. So check it out. It's a good card. It's a good pull that he does every day. And yeah, support the family. So love you guys. Stay awesome. Thank you. And Blindly Inspired, again, thank you for last night. If you didn't get to watch it, please do so. And she is a bevy of knowledge and an amazing and very strong, you can just see it in the way she carries herself, very strong soul. So been through a lot. You can see it. But she's strength is definitely, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Blindly Inspired. All right. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next. Thank you. Have a day as awesome as you are.